Spending time with the wrong people won't just waste your time, it'll ruin your life. That's because bad friends always try to stop you from being ambitious, and even when you succeed, they drag you down. The only issue is, the wrong people in your life often seem like the right people. By the end of this video, you'll know which friends you should avoid, which ones you should keep around, and finally, you'll learn how to find the right friends who will support you towards your goals. After all, we all want these high-quality friends, the ones that'll uplift you when you fall and always help you out. If you don't cut out the wrong friends today, you'll be wondering in a few years why you can't ever seem to escape your current situation. So most people that you know will fall into one of these three patterns. As you're watching this video, think about how all your friends and you personally identify with each of these things. First, there's the snakes. The snakes are the poisonous people who try to bring you down further from your goals. They insult you for trying so hard, they criticize you unfairly, they discourage your attempts to succeed in your goals. And even worse, they call it realism. They just say, "Oh, I'm just being realistic. You're gonna fail." Snakes try to push you down because they don't want to see you more successful than them. And when you do succeed, they downplay it. It's because they're insecure about what they want. If you've ever felt embarrassed or ashamed to pursue a goal, it's probably because your friends are snakes. But this next category of people are a bit less harmful, the horses. If you've ever heard the expression, "You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink," you'll know where I'm going with this. Horses are usually capable, smart, and kind people. But on the day-to-day life, they're pretty unambitious and inconsistent. They live doing a whole lot of nothing, even if they have lots of potential. Maybe this might relate to you. You might have some goals and dreams, but you aren't fully locked in. Horses aren't bad people, and can actually be some of the nicest that you'll ever meet. However, they often live life without any direction, meaning they also often bring ambitious people like you down, because they don't try to do meaningful things with their lives. So, if you ever feel like you're falling behind in life, you and your friends are probably horses. Finally, there are the lions. So, the lions are, generally speaking, the ones on self-improvement. They work hard. They have strong, meaningful goals. They value friendship and community. Lions will celebrate your wins without making everything about themselves. They challenge you when you make pointless excuses. And they'll even inspire you just through existing. You'll see them and you'll be like, wow, I can do so much better. And I'm so grateful I have these friends. Let me explain why having lions around you is so important. First of all, have you ever failed at anything before? When you fail, who are those people who help you back up? Who are the people that genuinely try to make you a better person? Who are the people who want you to succeed? It's the lions. That's why they're so valuable. Lions are the reason that one great friend can completely change your life directory. You might be wondering though, how do we know which of our friends is which? The easiest answer is to ask yourself two things. The first is, how has this person reacted to my success in the past? Imagine you tell different friends that you got a promotion at work. The first friend says, "Wow, good job, your hard work is actually paying off." The second friend says, "Wow, but doesn't that mean a lot of extra work?" It should be pretty obvious which of these two is a better friend. Obviously, the first one. They're actually happy that you succeeded. The other one, now they're trying to convince you out of it. They're trying to downplay your achievement. And so the second question to ask yourself to determine whether someone is a horse, snake, or lion is, what kinds of goals does this person have? If they have no ambitious goals and have no interest in developing ambitious goals, then don't bother talking to them. If they have goals, or they want to have goals, but are still a bit lost, they're closer to lions than anything else because they're trying. Keep them around. They'll keep you consistent. But first, if you want to go from someone who is inconsistent and unmotivated to the person among your friends who actually achieves their goals, subscribe. I make videos every week that help people stay consistent. So how do you actually go from having a circle of toxic friends to a good friend circle? The easiest answer: say no. Listen, people will always ask you to waste your time to do degenerate things. When you see those bad friends having fun, you need to learn to say no. Don't make some big deal about it, saying, "I'm never talking to you again, I hate you." But instead just slowly keep saying no to what they want, and never initiate any conversations with them again. When they call you up to waste time, just say no. They'll ask you what you're up to, what you're doing, and they might even criticize you for trying to improve your life. But just ignore them. They're not the right kinds of friends after all. At first, it'll feel hard to say no, because you've probably said yes all your life without even thinking about it. You'll realize that a lot of your current friendships only exist because all you did was say yes to everything all the time. Once you've removed all the bad friends, it's time to replace them with good ones. However, one thing to note: try to identify the kind of friend that you are. If you're a horse or a snake, then a lion won't want to be friends with you. Part of this is about growing yourself, because if you're the horse in someone else's life, you won't be able to find higher quality friends until you also improve yourself. The easiest way to find good friends is to go to places related to your desired identity. For example, if you want to work out more, go to the gym and find people like who you want to become. If you want to meet ambitious people, go to your local running club, hackathon, book club, martial arts club, because all these people will have the same goal as you. The idea is, these kinds of people who you would meet at the gym or at an event like this would be the kinds of people that you want to be more like. Let me put this in another way. If you wanted to be smarter, you'd spend more time at the library, right? It's not just because there's heaps of books that you can learn from. It's also because all the smart people collectively agree that the library is the best place to be. So, if you want to be smarter, it would make sense to go to the library. But if you're trying to find a way to actually talk to them and become friends with them, here's how to go about it. Before you even consider talking about yourself, ask them about their lives. Ask them how they learned something, how they succeeded, how they stay consistent, and learn from them. Be sincerely curious. They'll appreciate it because they recognize it as a sign of being a good friend. And once again, when you've found these kinds of friends, the ones who will actually want you to succeed and help you stay consistent, then you'll finally become consistent. If you appreciated my insights, leave a like. That was Justin, signing off.